Hi, and welcome to PhotoSmash. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your PhotoSmash WordPress blog to use the new PhotoSmash iPhone app. So the first thing I'm going to do is crank up the iPhone app here on my computer. And when you first start up the iPhone app, it takes you to an information screen that gives the user a little bit of information about how to use the app. It describes the Sites tab, where you download or add new sites, the Photos tab, where you can browse photos or go to a larger view of it, and also visit web pages, and then the Upload tab. So the first thing I'm going to do here is jump over to our Sites tab and show you how to download the images. You click in the upper left hand there, and then you click Download. And that goes out to smashly.net and brings back the moderated list of websites that we've got out there. Now, this is only for smashly.net members, also the people who are using PhotoSmash Extend. They can apply to have their websites put on this list. This list is strictly rated G, very family friendly, so don't be offended if your website is not accepted if you apply, because we're really looking to keep our 4+ rating on the iTunes App Store. 4+ means that it's rated for kids ages 4 and older. So I'm going to go ahead and select these two items, two websites that were downloaded here. Click our Done button, and here's the smashly.net homepage. And when you click on it, you'll notice it takes you to a little screen here that gives you some information about the website. And at the bottom, you'll see that it did a sync, and it was successful, and the parameters were updated. That sync goes out to your website and downloads your custom fields, the tags that you want to use, the categories you want to use if you're an Extend user, and which galleries you want to allow your users to upload or view. So it went ahead and did a sync for us. You can put your username and password in, and that will be used when you do your uploads. In future versions of PhotoSmash app, you're going to also be able to do moderation for your galleries, and that'll require your username and password there. So we'll save this. Now when we click on PhotoSmash, you'll see that it takes us out to the PhotoSmash gallery. And you'll notice this image up here didn't come back. That's because it's got a weird name that the iPhone doesn't like. The PHP doesn't mind it, but the iPhone doesn't like the name for that image. And let's go ahead and click on one of our images here. And it's going to open up another screen where it's going to open up a large view of the window. And here you can zoom in, zoom out, just like you would on your iPhone. And if I click the View Web, it's going to open up a web page, and it's going to take us to the page that is related to that image. And that may be different things based on how your blog is set up. Normally it's going to go to the attachment page. If you don't have that set up on your blog, it may take you to a different place where your gallery is. So let's go back to our app. Okay, clicking back here takes us back, and we'll go over to the uploads. Here is where you're going to choose images from your image roll, and on the computer here it's very difficult to get images in there, so you really can't do that. If you swipe left, it takes you over to the site details, your image caption, any tags that you want to put in here. You can specify these tags in your PhotoSmash API, and click them here, and we'll save them, and you'll see it takes us back over here. So if we can put in, these are the zoo animals. And we're not going to actually do an upload here, but this is just to show you what this is all about. So we can click here. Clicking the edit info also takes you back over there. And again, we've got another view site item here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to set up your blog, your PhotoSmash settings, in order to be able to see these items here. So let's jump back into your blog. And we're in our dashboard. And I'm going to scroll down to the PhotoSmash menu items, and you'll see that here's the number of PhotoSmash menu items. Now you may see more of them here than you have on your blog, and that's because this has the advanced menu items turned on. So let's go to PhotoSmash settings, and you should see across the top here a number of tabs. The very far right is the Mobile API tab. So the first thing you need to do is to turn on this tab. Enable the Mobile API if you want people to be able to access this. If not, the Mobile API won't work at all. I want to bring one more thing to your attention. I mentioned the download site. This is a special invitation to Smashly.net members to be able to submit up to 3 sites to be added to that list. I really want your sites out there, but they've got to be family friendly. So by all means, if you're a Smashly.net member, please submit your sites, because I want great sites out there for people to be able to see and explore. Okay, coming down the list here, here's the API URL. If you're going to manually add your site, in other words, your site's not listed in the mobile listing, back into our app here, here's a button on the right that allows you to add a brand new site. So the site that we're sitting on here is Pixooks, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the API URL here. Now unfortunately this isn't wide enough to see all at one time, so pixooks.com wp admin ajax.php. So that is the standard WordPress Ajax API. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here, .com wp admin admin-ajax.php. Now anybody who has the app can put that in if I'm enabled, and they'll be able to see this. Now for your security concerns, the API respects all of the normal security rights that your blog has. So if your galleries are only uploadable to admins, that's the same thing that's going to be happening on your blog here. So we'll be done, and let's save that. And actually we need to go back in there, and you'll notice that it's going out here and syncing. Oh, no, it's not. Now it is. Okay, we must have something wrong in our API here. Let me copy that. Oh, I can't copy it. Maybe I can. Oh, you know why it's failing? Because I haven't saved the fact that this is not turned on, that the API is turned on. So let me go down here and we'll update this to turn on our API. Come back over here, and now you see that it is turned on, and we'll click sync again, and you'll see here that we've now got success. So very important that your API is turned on. Lesson learned. Okay, I've got a minute and a half left on this video before YouTube cuts me off, so I'm going to have to do a part 2 of this. So at this point, you've been now able to get a little overview of the PhotoSmash app, and you're able to see how to add a new site to it. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and you'll see when I click here, now it's going out to the Pixooks website and pull back the Pixooks images. Clicking on one here. This is one of my favorite donut places here in St. Louis. If I click view the web, it's going to take me out to the attachment page for that pastry. There you go. I will continue this in a part 2 of this demonstration of how to set up your PhotoSmash API for mobile. See you then. Thanks.